The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in a cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised.
Caution. You are now entering the all-consuming realm of Shay's Paranormal Chat, where the things that are better left unsaid are actually said.
Shut up and sit down.
You're listening to Shay's Paranormal Chat. Paranormal podcasting done Shay's way. Tons of fun.
Dude, seriously?
A bit sarcastic.
Hashtag investigator, not hunter.
But always real.
Hashtag data, not evidence.
Don't get your panties in a twist.
Oh my god, really?
This is real, raw conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody. TGIF. I can't even talk. It's been one of those days. Thank you for joining us. And, of course, as you guys all know, we have Ashley Storm with us. And this is kind of a last-minute show, so I'm so happy she's able to join us and talk about this awesome cause. Gonna do some quick shout-outs here, and then we're gonna get right into the show. In chat already, we have Miss Kim Purvis, we have Kay Paris, which is Aaron, we have Wolf, Adam, Matt, me. And again, I'll do shout-outs at the end because I know people come in later. How you doing, Ashley?
I am wonderful and sick just like yourself. How are you?
The same. Exactly the same. It's been
we just had a good coughing fit together. I feel like we really bonded over that.
We did, you know. Right before we go live, coughing fit, runny nose, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. You never know what's going to happen on live air. Especially with me.
I'm actually way too excited for as tired and sick as I feel. So it's like my body is fighting the cold because I'm all energized from doing this.
I had to quickly, I didn't know until a little while ago that we were doing like decorations and the cake. So 7:30 shows up with decoration. I'm like, oh crap. Okay, got to get this done before I call, so.
For her birthday, right? How old is she going to be?
She's 18 today.
Oh, the big one.
Yes, the big one. So, and of course she got out of work. She's getting out of work even earlier than I thought she was, so I'm just like, oh, fun.
So now you really have to rush.
Yeah, well, not too much. They're, I'm like still sharing. That's why I'm stalling.
Oh, you're good. I am too. So good.
So do you want to, why don't you tell us what the cause is and why you started it? Let's start there.
Okay, so what we're promoting right now is Paranormal Bully Busters. And what it started off as was just a conversation between Dan Norvell from the Ghost Hunter Dan Norvell Project, Sandy Wells from American Ghost Hunters, Sandra and Russ Wells, and then just talking about how we have such a big platform, but we never use it for anything pertinent. Like, we have all of these things going on in the world that we could sit there and speak up on, and use the fact that we have literally over thousands of views on some of our videos to reach out to even just one person and make a difference. And we chose bullying because it is one of the most prevalent things, and not just the paranormal community, but in every community, amongst every age, and in so many different ways now that we have to sit there and speak up and stop being silent when we have a voice. We need to use it.
Whoops. I'm having some audio issues. Sorry.
You're good.
I think I broke my splitter.
Hey, Melissa.
Yes, Melissa joined us in chat. The co-owner's messaging me, letting me know how my audio... You're fine. They can hear you. It's on my end.
Oh, good, because I just bought this mic, so it better work.
No, I think I just broke my splitter. So we're going to stall some more. See, Kelly's not here, and everything goes to shit, man. Yeah, I saw the cause, and I thought it was an awesome, awesome cause. So, of course, I'm all on board with helping in any way I can. So,
while we can, I do just want to clarify, because we had a lot of this confusion in the beginning, and we actually had a lot of people not want to participate after they found this out about us. But we don't just stick up for bullying in the paranormal field. I know that that's a very big thing. I know that from experience, just seeing the way that other people treat each other in this community, a lot of people talk about para-unity and stuff like that, but I'm not even exactly sure what para-unity is, because everybody has a different definition when it comes down to it, and they don't really stick to it as a whole.
Exactly.
And a big part of it was, oh, well, if you're not just sticking up for us, then why would we join? Well, because...
How about for the kids of the world, of America?
Exactly. Or even for your child, or, one of your grandchildren somewhere along the line, or even, your grandmother and grandfather. A big thing that people don't even think about is the abuse of the elderly. Mm-hmm. And that's a huge form of it, is bullying, because they can be. Especially in nursing homes and stuff. You can try and categorize that as abuse, but, it is, but it's also a form of bullying. Yeah. It's them using the stature, that power that they feel over someone that's weaker in their eyes, and using it in a harmful way. And it's disgusting no matter how you look at it. And I think a lot of society nowadays, like, oh, we need to be tougher, rub some dirt on it, you'll be fine. They're just words and stuff. But if words stick, words are more than just, and when they come at you constantly, Dan Norvell said it, we used to have a break on the weekends. We used to be able to get away from the constant negativity at school if we were being bullied or something, and then come back to a point where we can't escape it. Kids now with technology, it follows you on Facebook, social media, Twitter.
A lot of times it's even worse on social media, because it's not face-to-face, and people get braver behind a computer screen.
That is one of our biggest points. Exactly. If it's not something that you would do to somebody in person, which it shouldn't be in the first place,
right,
just don't do it at all. And again, like common decency, treat others the way you want to be treated. And it baffles me, because I get told all the time, you're so kind and you're so respectful. I'm like, but you should be. Like, it's really a shock to people older than me when, I have manners or treat them kindly, or even opening doors nowadays. People are like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm just like, no problem. It's just a door. Like, little things matter. And when you do a bunch of little negative things over time, you can only imagine how much that adds up. We have children who are 10, 11 years old taking their lives because of bullying. That is, for an 11-year-old to be so aware of how unloved or how dehumanized they are nowadays. That's a real problem that for anybody to say, oh, they should have just been tougher or anything, that's a horrible excuse. We need to do better ourselves, and we need to stand up and teach better. That's it. Like, it just really pisses me off. I get really upset talking about it.
No, I do too. I've seen it, more with one of my children, and I've seen my daughter stick up for things that are happening, and it sucks. It sucks to see anybody hurt. It's even harder when it's a young kid that isn't quite. They don't know how to. Children don't always know how to deal with emotions, and they get overly emotional about things in general. So,
absolutely, and we don't help them.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I agree. We were saying the same thing.
We don't help them filter out those. We just say, suck it up, or you'll be fine, or just tell them to stop. But you have no idea, especially, being a teacher and seeing kids from all ages and how they treat each other. You guys have no idea how ruthless children are nowadays. I mean, it's like a bunch of adults running around, but they don't understand how to use the responsibility of that knowledge they have, because they're so much smarter nowadays, but they don't understand how to use it responsibly. Like, just the way that they dress, the way that they talk. So, like, for instance, 13-year-olds don't really dress like 13-year-olds nowadays, but you have that regular 13-year-old girl who's just being 13 years old, living how she should be, not necessarily how she should be, but, still being a kid like she is, and being the one mocked and ridiculed because she's not trying to grow up quicker than everybody else. It's for every different reason, and it's not just because kids aren't tough enough to deal with it. It's for every little reason in between. It can also just be because the bully himself or herself is so dehumanized at home that they take it out on other people. So you also have to sit there and not always go at the bully with such veracity, or blame them that way. Try and help them as well. It's way bigger than just saying don't do it. We have to dig deeper and see why it happens, and let people know there are resources out there to help them. That's what everything for this goes to Stomp Out Bullying. That organization has hotlines, 24-hour hotlines, where you can get all different types of help no matter what age you are. If you go onto our website or even onto the Facebook page, everything is a direct link. So we don't take any money personally to donate to these people. So it never goes through our hands. Everything goes straight to the organization. We post the links directly to the donation sites, to the merchandise sites, and then at the end of all of our videos, every team that we have, which we started out with 20, I think it was, and originally like 4 or 5, but I thought 20 was like as big as it was going to get, and now we have over 500 people, right, in the group.
It's a lot. It was
over like 2 weeks. So we're all going to use. It was
like over 200 within the first couple hours, wasn't it?
Yep. And I was that alone. I was like, yeah, this is great, but what do I do? I was not expecting this. Like, I had a few slides printed out or, made up for us 15, 20 teams to just put on the ends of our videos, because it has all of the information. It has the number, it has the website, it has all of the link information to where you can find all of the resources, and it's even resources to like suicide hotlines, drug abuse hotlines, because you do fall into different ruts from bullying. So they literally help you branch out and figure out what you need most in that moment and help you.
I have the post right in front of me, and it's the correct one, the fixed one, so I am reading the right stuff. Hopefully everybody can hear you. I'm having a little static and interference on my end, so hopefully they can hear me.
I can hear you perfectly fine.
Yeah. Okay, good. So we have Stomp Out. It's www.stompoutbullying.org.
Mm-hmm.
And the phone number is 1-887-662-8559. And then there's www.stopbullying.org. It Gets Better Project. LBGT. I can't read that. LGBT. There we go. I always say that backwards.
You're thinking of a BLT.
I do the same thing with the SLS camera. I always say RSL, the Restless Leg Syndrome thing, so I just mix up letters. Then we have the National Teen Dating Abuse Helpline, which is 1-866-488-7386, and it's www.itgetsbetter.org. And then we have, oh, hello, Kitty.
Oh my God, I thought that was mine because he always does that.
No, he talks during the show because he thinks I'm talking to him.
Mine does that too. I have to lock him out.
I tried. He just opened the door. He hits the doorknob. We have, let's see, www.loveisrespect.org, and the phone number for that one is 1-866-331-9474. And, of course, we have the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, which is 1-800-273-TALK, 1-800-273-8255. And I have just the...
Pardon.
You're fine. The stompoutbullying.org in the description, but I will add all of this information to the description on this show.
I just put in the donation link, too, in the comments, just in case.
There we go. Okay. Let's see. Yes, I see it now. I'm back in chat. Trying to figure out how my audience is doing. Oh, thank you, Wolf. Man, when it rains, it pours. Yes, Kitty. Yes, thank you. He's saying hello.
Hey, kitty cat.
He
I'm an
doesn't
animal
understand
whisperer,
because
too.
I have headphones in, and there's nobody else in the room, so he's like, she must be talking to me.
My cat does the same thing, though, or I'll be just talking to myself, and he just looks at me and is like, wah, 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 and I'm like, no, not you.
Yeah.
Can I just have a moment, please?
Melissa says she now wants a BLT.
BLT. I do too, girl. I put onions on it, though, and I call it a bolt. You're welcome. What's up?
There you go. There you go. I forget where we were. I know I'm usually frazzled, but I'm not quite usually this frazzled.
It's because we're sick, so we're just, like, going at 50% right now.
Yeah. I'll have to figure out what's wrong. Hopefully the static's not too bad and it's not annoying anybody.
I can't hear it at all. Can you guys
I can't hear it on I can't hear it on my end, but it's coming over Spreaker, and I'm not sure why.
Huh.
Okay. They can hear us. It's a little staticky. All right. So I'm going to forget about the static because there's nothing I can do. I've tried everything. And so you put the donation link in the chat, and that's directly from the organization itself, guys. That has nothing to do with them. The money goes directly to the organization to run their hotlines. 100% of the donations goes back into running
Stop out bullying. Yeah. We don't get anything. We do not take anything. We don't like get a cut of what they do. Everything is straight back to them. We're just using our platforms to help them get their resources out there, because it's amazing that, you have these types of organizations, but it's sad because people don't use them. And it's free. It's absolutely free to call this hotline, to go on the website and do the chat. If you want to be anonymous, like even if, talking about it over the phone makes you uncomfortable, they have a chat line. So you have a little bit more anonymity and maybe feel a little bit more protected. And then that way, a lot of times you actually get more out of people and end up getting to a better resolution.
Sometimes it helps kids. Stop headbutting the microphone, silly. He's being brought. I finally got the dog to sleep through a show, and the cat's acting up.
It's because they love me.
Yes,
Kitty cats love me.
Yeah.
Kitty.
Sometimes it's easier for kids to talk anonymously, and these days some would prefer to do it through texting, through,
Yes.
So, on my Sunday show, Jen and I, which honestly Jen's the one who does it, because I forget. I get towards the end of shows, I get a little frazzled and forget things I'm supposed to do, and but we always give out 2 to 3 different helplines after each show. So we added this one definitely to the mix.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that you do that. I mean, when you showed me your list of all the different organizations that you already do, I mean, it was amazing because you understood what I was trying to do. You don't understand how much crap I went through in the first 2 weeks of starting this. I actually got bullied for making an anti-bullying group.
Yeah.
By quite a few people, because it wasn't just about paranormal bullying. And I was just like, you see, how in the world can you sit there and complain about everybody else bullying you for having a different view, but you have no qualms about coming at me like that over something that you didn't agree with, when you could just simply keep going? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not for you, you weren't even, I mean, not to be rude or anything, but like most of the people that are here now weren't invited initially, and it wasn't because we didn't want them to be a part of it. It's just because I didn't know that many people.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, everybody started seeing it and wanting to join, and if you want to join, that's fine, but you can clearly read the description and see what it's about. And I got so many messages about, well, what the hell is this? And all this other crap. Just being so rude about it.
Wasn't there a few public comments, too, and you had to remove I don't want to use any names, but didn't you have to remove?
I did.
Yeah.
I had to remove quite a few people, actually, because it started getting crazy.
If you're so worried about paranormal fucking bullying,
then start your own.
Support the greater
bullying
cause.
In general. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's literally you too. You're included in it. Everybody's included in it. It's not just you. And they're mad because it's not just about them. And that again shows where I'm confused about para-unity thing comes in, because everybody preaches it, but I literally see very few people actually practice it. And I mean, I'm not saying that's everybody, because I've only interacted with in depth very few groups actually. But what I see online, because you can see it, they bully each other online constantly and then complain about each other. People also used our inbox to vent about other teams, and that got real personal.
Yeah, I remember.
So we had to put a stop to that, because it's like, guys, it's not just about paranormal. And like, why use the paranormal word then? Well, because we are a collective of paranormal teams that have big media outlets to spread our words, to spread messages, anything that we want to. And we choose to do something greater with it. That's it. It's very
we choose to do something that's not going to benefit us. It doesn't help us. But as a whole, it's helping other people. Some people only want to get involved in stuff that helps themselves.
And that's another thing I would like to address. If you're just, and again, I'm really not trying to be rude, but I've had quite a few people message me, ask me about this, and then when I told them no, or told them, otherwise, they left the group. So when we first created it, I made like a list of, the 15, 20 teams that we had. And I guess everybody kind of seeing that and some of the names that we had on there, everybody wanted their name on that too. So I wasn't even getting messages about, how can we help or how do we spread the message. It was, when are you going to remake the page with our team's name on it? And if you're just doing it to be seen, again, it's not, we don't get anything from this. I mean, this is like a third job. And
right?
This is literally like a third job. We have teams from all over the world. We have a team in India from one of the groups that I follow and that have been following me since I started. We have teams in the UK, in Ireland, and all over the US, to the point where it's spread out into regions. And we have different admins and leaders for different regions. That's how many people we have to deal with now. Not deal with, but we have to, get all of the resources out to in a timely and organized manner. And then I'm getting blown up about when am I going to be put on the banner.
And I was the opposite.
Like, absolutely. You said, it doesn't matter if my name is on there or not. I just want to get the word out there. And people like you are the people that we want. And if you're just going to be there to be like, well, where's my name and how do I get it out there? Please. I
made that clear.
Please don't.
I don't care about that, but I'll do anything to help in the background.
Yes, and that's why we got along so well from the start.
Yeah. I don't care if my name's on a post. I know what I do, and I know why I do it. And
absolutely.
That's enough for me. It's definitely a good cause, so I don't understand why
people... just make it clear, if this was not just me, this was a bunch of the people in the paranormal groups that I trust, that I talk to the most, and us collectively talking about it. I just so happen to be the one with enough. The what?
The mouthpiece.
Well, yeah, that, and I just had enough time to start the page.
Yeah.
That was it, but we all talked about doing it. It was me, Dan Norvell, Sandra Wells, Fred Scheidenberger from Spirit Recon, and I mean, it's just been so awesome. We have Sarah Stream helping us now. We have David Smith and Madison Smith from Madison Smith Paranormal, or Madison Paranormal Investigations. We have Donald Martin, and Miranda Young now is one of the regional directors. We have Peter Avick, who is from Texas. He's a pretty big deal around these parts. I mean, it's just amazing to see the people who genuinely care stepping up and helping out. I mean, it's not just me. You have so many people behind the scenes. I don't think you guys realize how much work it is. I mean, it's literally like having a third job for all of us. It's not just me. It's like 6 other people having to split up the states and do it because it got so big, which is awesome. If you want to keep joining, keep doing it, but we do need more help. So if anybody wants to, if you want to be an admin, I think for the Northwest region is what we're looking for right now, because Sandy did just step down as an admin because she's working on her radio station. So we are looking for an admin for the Northwest region if anybody is interested in doing it.
I'm leaving now. Melissa says it's awesome to be part of such an amazing circle.
Indeed, Chica. Indeed.
You guys are you guys are doing something awesome. Stop it, Kitty. You're so silly.
Mine's headbutting the door. He's trying to ram it down.
I can't hear him yet.
I have the pop filter, and I try to soundproof the room as much as possible. Otherwise, you just hear.
On this
Oh,
show, they'll just think it's my cat, so you're good. You're good.
See, I keep thinking every time I hear yours, I think it's fun.
I think my daughter just got in, so he's trying to get out to see her. He can open the door from the outside, but he can't open it to get back out. Is there anything else you want to throw out there before we get going here?
No, I mean, as long as everybody understands what it's about, and I'm glad that we had the time to do this because
I did too.
We needed to clarify what exactly it was because we're still getting those messages, And again, I'm not trying to be rude, but if you're just trying to be seen, this isn't the place for it. We're not trying to be seen. We're trying to have Stomp Out Bullying be seen. We are not going to be putting our names on anything. We're not going to be making new lists or anything. That was just like a thank you for all the groups who did join because I wasn't expecting 20. I was expecting like maybe 10. But at this point, we're so big that we should just be one. That's why we're Paranormal Bully Busters. That's our name. If you're part of this, that's our name. It doesn't matter what team you're from. You are part of this collective, and we are doing this together. It's not about you. It's about what we can do for this organization and to help everybody of every age.
Effing man. Sorry.
I'm so surprised you didn't full out.
That's because that's how I type it on Facebook.
Oh.
So I got used to doing that. And Ashley will be coming back in a few weeks to do a full show. I appreciate you coming on, taking the time to come on and discuss this, and I really appreciate the fact that you understood that it was going to be a shorter show because
of course
originally I didn't have a show scheduled, so
I appreciate you just taking the time because you had your daughter's birthday. I mean,
yep.
You're pretty awesome for doing that. Tell her I said happy birthday. I hope she has a great one.
Oh, she will for sure.
She better, right? After you just spent all that time decorating.
Well, not it wasn't, there's a few things, but it's not like, full blown. So, but she will definitely have a good night. So, yeah, I will update the information on the show later tonight in the description. I'll put in all the phone numbers and stuff in there so everybody has it. And I'm going to do shout-outs again here because there's a few people that came in. Of course, we have Melissa. We have Darren. We have Matt. We have Wolf, Adam, Aaron. And we have you. That's you, right?
Yep, that's me.
I know it's your team. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a team. It's just me.
No, still.
I am a team.
Yeah. Me and my multiple personalities make up our own team.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny because I was totally thinking like that. Like, I'm just Fight Club all in one. Like, I got myself, okay?
And I see a few other people have liked the show that are not in chat. So if you're listening in the background, I really appreciate it. And if you listen later, we also appreciate it. Why don't you throw out your team name, give yourself a shout out. Where can people find you?
You guys can find us, well, me. You got me saying us. Oh my gosh. I can't wait till the next time. Oh my goodness. So you can find me and the other people at Profoundly Paranormal on either Facebook, on YouTube, on Webnode. I actually have a website with everything that's pretty much on our my Facebook though. Oh my goodness. Sorry.
And this was me being serious. Wait till next time.
I know. Oh my goodness. That's why I said I can't wait. Oh my gosh. You have me sweating now too because I'm sick and now this is like the most activity I've done in like 5 days. But yeah, you guys could just check it out there. But I mean, it's not about me tonight. It's all about Stomp Out Bullying. You go to that website, go to Paranormal Bully Busters. If you happen to be a paranormal investigator, you want to join it, or you just are interested in the paranormal and want to be a part of it, go ahead. You don't have to have videos to put those slides out. You can post them wherever you want. We'll get you the resources, and you guys can help from there. But thank you so much, Shay. I had so much fun with you.
Oh, I enjoyed it. I tried to be a little serious, so I had some tech issues, and my mind is six places at once. But I'm happy to help, and next time we'll probably be in trouble.
I know. Maybe next time we'll actually be healthy too. Wouldn't that be something?
That would be, because I've been sick for a while now.
That's what I'm saying. Like as soon as the weather decides to stop changing, which I don't know when that's ever going to be, we'll be fine.
Okay, hold on 1 second for me, Ashley.
All right.
So if anybody missed the big announcement from Paranormal Buzz this week, hang on, and we have a special little ending. It's not the normal ending, but just in case anybody missed it, I am going to play a special message from Charlotte Hardin from Girls vs. Ghosts Radio Media. So thank you, everybody, for listening, and I will see you Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific for The Skeptic and the Psychic. Good night, everybody.
You guys have a good night. Thank you so much.
Hey everybody, it's Charlotte Hardin with Girls vs. Ghosts Radio, and I've got an exciting partnership to announce. All of the featured podcasts from Girls vs. Ghosts are going to be moving to Paranormal Buzz Radio. So after this week, the Dr. Gina Show, The Mind's Eye, and The Realm Walker will all be transitioning over to Paranormal Buzz Radio, and Spoopy Talk with Maddie will follow in June. What does this mean to you? It's a true network experience, more ways to listen, a better platform, and an enhanced chat feature that you'll enjoy. Dr. Gina may have some call-in shows that stay with Girls vs. Ghosts, but for the most part, all of her shows are moving over. The Mind's Eye with Stephanie Hutnick, Spoopy Talk with Madison Smith, as well as The Realm Walker with Kelly McCarville. After this week, we'll be moving over to Paranormal Buzz Radio. And you can find their podcasts by following Paranormal Buzz Radio on Spreaker.com. Make sure you follow them, bookmark that site, and you'll be listening to the podcast from that platform here on out. Also, follow them on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All of your hosts will still be broadcasting. They'll just be broadcasting from a better platform with Paranormal Buzz Radio. Special thank you to Sherry and Carol for making this happen and agreeing to this partnership with me. We are so excited to offer you guys this enhanced listening experience. So enjoy!